Food, one of the most important factors in life that one may not even comprehend to live without. Here in Cebu, it is no different. So how about we wear something nice and go somewhere this time? And here we are at the Ching Palace, where we are going to have our Lauriat today.
Ching Palace is a Chinese restaurant. I cannot categorize Ching Palace as a fine dining restaurant, but rather a casual dining experience because we're not into the very expensive level, and we do cater Class B and Class C family too.
The food is considered as an essential item for survival. Humans would go far and beyond to find new ways to experience the wonders of culinary cuisine. For the Chinese, it is called a Lauriat, derived from the Hokkien word Lauriat, which means noisy, and later on, special occasion. These special occasions can range from as simple as a family gathering to weddings and more. In this case, a birthday celebration. And with this special occasion comes a unique food and approach to etiquette. From how to sit, how to eat, how to serve, and how to finish your food. These things might be a lot of work to people who have never experienced it before. But do not fret. We, from the Cebu Chinese Heritage Museum, are here to help you conquer this etiquette. Properly, of course. And also introduce to you the dishes that are served here. So, let's start from the basics. Lauriat consists of around 8 to 10 dishes that will be served on a round turning table. During the preparation for the Lauriat, dishes that shall be served should be of the highest of quality since it is not a common occurrence to have this special meal. In a birthday celebration, the celebrant is greeted by his guests through the host.
Happy birthday!
There must be someone beside the celebrant upon receiving his or her gifts. The helper may stand behind the celebrant as he or she hands out the beautifully wrapped presents. The host, who's dearly acquainted with the celebrant and who finances the celebration, maybe a father, a mother, or a kin, must sit at the right side of the celebrant. While the person on the left side of the celebrant is the oldest of the guests. He may be a closer relative, a cousin, or even parents. Traditionally, the host must call the waiter upon service of the dishes. Now with everyone set at the table, we are now ready to relish the sweet and savory menu of the Chinese Lauriat. For a lot of Cebuanos, rice is supposed to be served at the same time with the dishes. But in Chinese Lauriat, rice shall be served last so that the eater may savor the food that is served to the fullest of experience. This is also reflected in how Chinese serve their Lauriat. For this restaurant, the Lauriat is served in accordance to the traditional Chinese style, in which the dishes are accordingly paced and not served all at the same time. Here is our first dish, native chicken seafood soup. The dish is also known as Chinese four herbs soup due to its ingredients including the Chinese traditional herb such as chudi, chunchong, dangxing, dongquai. In this practice, the first to serve should be the oldest of the guests, who is seated at the left side of the celebrant. Now our next dish are the noodles. Noodles are one of the most important dishes to be served on many occasions. With this being a birthday, the noodle symbolizes longevity. With the serving of noodles and more solid food, remember to not handle food with your hands. Only use chopsticks or your eating utensils. If you want to pass your food to someone who wants to try, Do not pass your food while crossing someone next to you. Instead, use the turning table and transfer the food to them to not disturb other guests on the table. The last dish that shall be served to the guest, and one of the most symbolic, is a fish dish. According to customs, the fish should face the host of the guest of honor, in this case, the birthday celebrant. It is believed that eating fish will help the celebrant's wish come true in the year to come. For resting, do not stab your chopsticks into your rice bowl. It is considered to be extremely rude. Stabbing rice with chopsticks is reserved for those who are dead. Always drink your tea. It helps in your digestion and would allow you to eat more. Lastly, when you finish, place your chopsticks on top of your plate to signify that you are done eating. Since this is a birthday celebration, we shall end with a salute. Though the tradition may be seen as strict by many, for the Chinese, it is about respect for all. For the guest who participates in this dining experience, for the elders who dine with those who they are close with, such as family and guests, and for the chef who cooked the food that everybody enjoyed and savored. Through the physical act of eating, one would realize the culture can provide more than just knowledge. And through the understanding of respect, one can learn more about the Chinese culture and the people who represent them. Happy eating, everyone!